Miss your favorite show? Download the podcast at kcaaradio.com.
KCAA.
I've got a lot to live for. I've got a lot to live for. I've got a lot to live for. Yeah, yeah, I've got a lot to live for. I am not done. As long as there is life in my lungs, it might be the darkest of nights, but the light will still come. Waiting for the day to break, this'll be the takeaway. Negativity, it can't stay by the break of day. Seeing shadowy shapes, those are small shades. The battle to be great, that's a small phase. Improve self-development, intelligent in all ways. Whatever y'all say, yeah, real ain't with. Yes, I've done things I'm not proud of, but how to keep it clean, learn to foul love. Growing pains, the challenge for the child of the neglected and discarded and rejected, like it was ancient Sparta. Now the king has wild blood.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Tribe and Grit here this Monday. No long spill. Let's just get gritty. Let's get gritty. I ain't doing it today. No long spill. I'm gonna sit here.
You don't wanna hit him with it?
No,
Solid, we just in here.
no. We just gonna start talking.
We on.
We just gonna start talking. How was y'all weekend?
Run it. How was your weekend? We're gonna let you go first.
I had a good weekend. Just chilled with the family for the most part. Watched the Super Bowl at the house and had some people over. How about you guys yourselves?
Mine was very, very restful.
Nice.
I enjoyed the Super Bowl also, but I enjoyed the fact that I got to just lay down and kind of just rest and just watch a game, just at the house. That was it.
Word.
What about you?
Man, my weekend was eventful, and I actually remember everything this time. Like, for real, I remember everything.
You do?
Yeah, so Friday,
Okay.
went down to Hang and Bang with my people over there at Rolling Star Inc. in San Bernardino. Shout out to them. We were putting together some new moves for their youth committee. Have some events coming up. From there, went to go Hang and Bang with Ipion.
Okay.
He was sitting on a panel. Shout out to Ipion. I love San Bernardino, Rob Porter. They were just on a moment ago.
Shout out to them. Yanni, and Robert. Shout out to them.
Yeah, went down there. They were doing a panel on redefining masculinity. It was Ipion, James Woods, and a brother by the name of James Coates. There was two Jameses down there, so that was solid.
Okay.
Saturday, slid down to El Monte.
Okay.
Was rocking with Egyptian Princess. Shout out to Egyptian Princess 8. Went out there for the fundraiser, which was beautiful. Lady Bass, she came through, played the harp. It was magnificent. Saturday was a beautiful day. And then Sunday, I just let you know more recently that I do adult literary tutoring. So I was hanging and banging with my learner on Sunday, going through a book called Ellis Island, teaching about the beginnings of America and how the immigrants would come to Ellis Island and go through all of these different procedures and rock through New York and all of that. So my weekend was very, very eventful.
That's
Thank
good.
you for asking.
Hey, I'm glad you remembered this time.
And I did, because I had a couple of shows like, bro, what'd you do this weekend? I have no idea.
Yeah, because last week you was like, I forgot.
No, I think I remember something. I might have remembered like one thing. But yeah, so the eventful weekend was very pleasant. I loved it.
Cool, real cool. So we gonna do some of the normal things we normally do. We're gonna talk about the N11 codes.
Yep.
We're gonna give them some of the N4 content.
A little bit of it.
We're gonna
You said you had something that you wanted to hit them off with, some good content,
yep,
something new.
that is true. Also I have to give some a big shout out to an organization a few times. So yeah,
You know, we should do it right now. Let them know what's going on, what's happening. Because I like it.
Oh,
I like it. I like what they're doing.
you do?
I do. I like what they're doing.
Well, let's talk about it a
Go
little
ahead
bit.
and hit him.
Let's talk about it. So, it's going to be the 2025 Inland Empire Diamond Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is, it's an annual scholarship, and it's going to be a black and white formal ball.
Let's go.
Okay, so it's a ball. That means you got to dress up, people. You got to dress up. Come
Yeah.
dressed to impress.
Right,
Don't-
no Crocs.
Yeah, don't be playing.
None of that, man. No Crocs, man.
No, don't be playing.
Look, he start rolling.
It's going to be held March 1st
Okay.
at the Ontario Airport Hilton.
The DoubleTree, yeah?
Yep, the DoubleTree at 229 North Vineyard Avenue in Ontario. Tickets are for this ball are $150 per person.
Unless you know the scholarships are major.
Yes, and
Nice.
these scholarships, these are real scholarships, people. These are
Real
real
I would
scholarships.
hope so.
Yeah, this is. I mean, because you got so many scams going out there,
Right.
and we want people to know we are not with that.
No, not at all.
But yeah, this ball they're going to be serving food. It'll be a plate of beef, fish, and some vegetables. And if you're a vegetarian, you can select that also.
Okay.
So Eric is gonna probably, I'm gonna send him something and see if he can post it some type of way.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
See.
Okay. So yeah, we'll do that after we hear some music.
I love it.
But yeah,
This
and
is
then-
like real live radio.
yeah,
Live, everything live.
yeah. But yeah,
Right,
this
that's what it
this
looks
is
like.
gonna be fly.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll give some more, and I'm gonna give out some more information as we talk during the show.
Let's get it. That way we
But-
can
Yeah,
stretch it out some.
exactly.
I'm down for the N11 codes, and I got this new daily habit. Well, it's not a new daily habit, but I have one ready. I was like, man, what's gonna be my daily habit?
So
And
let's
I'm
start
like,
with the habits. Let's start
Oh,
with the
okay,
daily
word.
habits, and
Oh,
then
man.
after that we'll talk
Oh,
about.
okay, word. So you want me to start then?
Yeah. Why not? Why not? Why not?
Okay, well, my daily habit
Okay.
is actually, well, one of the ways how I met you,
Okay.
and it is my response to every single person who asks me, "How are you?" What's typically my response? The response every single time. I know you know it. I know you know it. What is it? When somebody's like, "Yo, how are you?" What do I say?
I am full of unshakable confidence.
Every single time. Every
Did I get it right?
Yes, you did. Look, even he knows. Every single time, bro. That is my daily habit. When somebody asks me, how am I doing?
You know what? And you know why? You know, since we're talking about that, I can appreciate you saying that because a lot of times you don't know what a person's going through. And when you can greet somebody like that, it's kind of uplifting when you think about it.
It is.
So that's why when you say it, yeah, I know what you say.
Agreed. Yeah, I knew you was going to. Look, even he did till he started rolling. And
Yeah,
interesting.
It's pretty motivating. I'm like, I want to steal that.
And interesting. People say that like, oh, man, I wish I could say that or I wish I had that. And I'm like, dude, just say it.
Yeah.
Like, it's yours, dude. It's not like it's my saying. Like, dude, just say it.
Exactly.
Man, just have at it because you're right. A person never knows what I'm going through at all. That's why you asked me earlier, like, bro, you good? Yeah, bro, I'm good. You know, we have those conversations,
yeah,
you know. We do, you're right?
We have. Well, I feel it's important for me and you to
Absolutely.
have those. You know, that's the authenticity of the relationship.
Absolutely. So with that, it's like I still keep that though. You know, I'm full of unshakable confidence. Told a gentleman that today when I was rocking with Eddie over there at Rolling Start, and one of his colleagues came in, man, how you doing? I'm full of unshakable confidence. When I said that, dude burst out into laughter, right? And he started turning all red in his face, and he was like, "Oh man, I wish I had that." And I was like, "Dude, just say it."
Just say it.
And then he said it, and he was like, "Oh man," I'm like, you know what? Why not have that as a response, right? And it doesn't have to be the unshakable confidence. It could be anything.
Yeah, he can put his own little twist
You
to
can
it.
put your little twist on it, man.
Yeah.
I'm full of love. I'm full of grit. I'm full of, you know what I'm saying, courage, right? I'm full of compassion. Whatever that may look like, you can call it whatever you want to, but that's definitely my daily habit. When somebody asks me, how am I doing?
Where's the origin of that come from?
Okay, so Trippy, I found this audio like 5 years ago, and it's called "I Am a Warrior," and it's a binaural beat audio. Have you heard of that? Okay, so binaural beat, what they do is they play two different frequencies and they bounce it between the ears, right? So like in the left ear, it'll say I am a warrior, I am full of unshakable confidence, and then in the right ear to say, I am a warrior, I am full of massive discipline. Right, so I have been listening to this audio for quite some time. Like I'll do it while I'm cooking, before I'm going to sleep or something like that, little meditation. And one day, out of nowhere, somebody was like, "Man, how are you?" And I said, "Dude, I'm full of unshakable confidence."
Let's go.
It just naturally came out, and I was like, "Yo, I'm full of unshakable confidence." And the person looked at me, they was like, "Wow, man, that's amazing." And I said, "Thank you." And I didn't realize it until I went and put the headphones on and I put on my I Am a Warrior, and then I heard dude say, "I am a warrior. I am full of unshakable confidence." And I was like, dude, that's where it came from. Because I had been listening to it for so long that it just naturally came out. And as we say, you can't pour from an empty cup.
Exactly.
So what's on the inside is naturally going to come out. So it naturally just came out. Dude, I'm full of unshakable confidence.
Yeah, I like it.
Appreciate
I love it.
Appreciate it. That's literally how I met y'all. Walked into the room and the lady was like, "Are you in the right place?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "How are you?" I said, "I'm full of unshakable confidence." This brother turned and looked at me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what about you? What's your daily habit?
So I got a new habit. I got a new one, and it's actually gonna start today.
Okay, run it.
No, for real, for real.
No, run it. I'm down.
This is the new habit, but I'm serious. When you know how
I know you are.
You know how when you say locked in, I'm locked in on this habit, so, and I even brought it with me.
Oh, snap. I could dig. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now I believe you on this one.
So this is my new daily habit, and it is to read this dictionary
I heard that.
for at least anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes a day.
I could dig it.
And that's not really a long time. Think
at
about
all.
that. It's only 15 to 30 minutes. But I'm going to read this entire dictionary.
In 15 minutes?
No. No, if I could do that.
Man, listen, if you could do that, we're taking you on the road, bro.
Right. We doing something totally
Man,
different.
totally different.
We out of here. It's more money
Man,
to be
there's more
made.
money to be made. Watch me read this 9,000-page dictionary in 15 minutes.
Yeah. I'm
That's
going to
awesome.
read this 15 to 30 minutes a day.
Yep, run it.
Start off at the beginning because there's no rush. And just to do a lot of things, but there's something else behind this, and he knows that. But we'll
Right.
get into that another day. But yeah,
Right.
My new daily habit is going to be reading this dictionary
For about 15 minutes minimum.
and every
30
time
minutes
you
max.
exactly
Okay.
15 to 30 minutes a day.
It
The
makes sense
dictionary.
when you got here. You were using a bunch of big words that I didn't know. I didn't know what they meant. So now it adds up.
Okay.
He's like, oh, wait a minute. What is that?
I just looked it up on Google.
No, that's fantastic. Hit us up, yo. Daily habit.
I also got a new one that I'm gonna try starting tomorrow.
Run it.
When people say how I'm doing, I'm gonna say hanging and banging.
Hanging and banging.
I
like that.
heard a friend say that not too long ago, and I was like, I think I'm gonna take that one.
I'm gonna take that one, man. How you doing, man? Hanging
Hanging
and
and
banging.
banging.
That's it, dude. I love it.
Trademarked by you, like.
I love it, homie. Run it. That's great. Okay, what we got now? The N11 codes.
Yeah, let's go over the
That's
N11 codes. Let's go over the N11 codes.
Run it.
So we're going to start off with 211.
211, people.
211 Community Information and Social Services. That's to connect individuals to community services and assistance programs like Roll and Start, like we always say.
I wonder if the Inland Empire Fatherhood Involvement Coalition would be on that. If they're not, they should be, because they are a community resource and they're out here hanging and banging. Hanging and banging with the fathers
You
in the
know what?
community.
That'll give me something to do. You know what?
Should probably see who's on their,
I'm
on
going
their
to see
registry. Huh?
who's
Or
on.
directory or
How do you
whatever it is.
get on this 211 list?
for community
w-
services.
Yeah, what is the requirements or what is that criteria?
There we go. I'm going to write this down.
Yeah, 211. We're going to, well, I guess I'll be doing that.
Right, but I'm going to just write it down so you know.
Right. Yeah, remind me. And then we got 311, non-emergency municipal services. 311, that's for like if the cat is in the tree. You call 311, not 911.
Right.
Then we got 411, which is directed reassistance. We already know what that one is about. A lot of people don't even use 411, I don't think. We got 511 for traffic and transportation information. So if you're going out of town, you headed from California to Florida. You want to know how that route is going to be. You worried about if any roads are going to be shut down, any streets will be blocked or whatever reason. You can call 511, and they have these little prompts when you call, and it'll tell you your exact route, and you can let them know what time you're going to leave and all different kind of stuff.
You know about the prompts and all that because you called them.
I called them.
Look, see?
I called them.
That's how you know you called them for a little
Hey,
bit. As soon as you call, they got these prompts and all
look,
that.
E, I cannot be telling people stuff and I haven't at least called myself.
Right.
So,
Right, got to figure it out. Hold on.
You're a better man than that. You're
Yeah.
a better man than that.
So at least I at least want to say I've called. So yeah, all these numbers, every number on here, I've called.
Okay, word. So they are in service.
Yes, they are still in. Yes.
So that means they're still being utilized,
Yes.
even in this day and age.
Yep. Even 611, the next one.
What 611?
611 is
Cell phone provider. Yeah.
Yep. If you're going out of town and you need long distance service on your phone, you never know.
Yeah,
You never
when I
know.
go to Italy.
Yeah, you tell them, hey, I need to be able to call out of, I think it's out of the country or something. But you call 611 and they'll set your phone up so you still get service.
Make that happen.
That's important. Then we got 711 telecommunications relay service. That's for the deaf and hard of hearing, but they typically don't use that no more. They typically use video relay service, or they even use cell phones. They text and stuff like that because nowadays you can just on phones you can just FaceTime.
Yo, really fast.
What's up?
Speaking of the hard of hearing and deaf community, we went down to a basketball game, wasn't it last week?
Yes, sir.
We went down to a basketball game last week at the California School for the Deaf.
Nice.
And dude, the basketball team for the California School for the Deaf, right? Shout out to them, salute. Okay.
Yes.
They won by how much? By like 51. They won by 51,
Yes.
dude.
Let's go.
They won. It was 70. It was 78 to like 27 or something like that, dude. They won by 51.
Yeah, they got busy.
Are we
They-
talking practice?
Well, I mean, we're talking practice. You know, hey, you know what it was? Real talk. They weren't afraid to shoot.
Oh, nice.
That was something that we were talking about while we were sitting there. It's like, dude, take the shot. Like the other team, it seemed like they were just a little bit too nervous of missing the shot, that a lot of them didn't take the shot. And when it was time to finally take the shot, they would rush it.
yeah.
Right. Whereas the other team, dude, they very coordinated with each other, but they weren't afraid to shoot, bro. And they were knocking them down, like knocking them all the way down.
Seems
So
like a
shout
good
out to
life
them.
lesson, too.
Man, super life lesson. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Message. Right. So, man, shout out to them.
Shout out to California School for the Deaf
Yeah, 'cause they
for
were
that big
rocking.
win.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was actually fun. Then after that one, we got 811. 811 is a number that it's actually the law. Like I
law.
said, it is the law.
The law.
You are supposed to call 811 before you do any type of what?
Digging. I'm glad I stopped digging.
Yes. Before you do any type of
glad.
digging, any type of excavation, you should call 811.
I could dig it.
But
Can I dig it?
can
I
you?
could dig it.
Can you?
And I could dig it with ground vision.
You sure?
And I could dig it with ground
and that's the
vision.
great thing. Guess what?
What?
You don't even have to call 811. If you're confused about 811 underground utilities, you can just call Ground Vision. They will take care of your
I could dig it
811
with ground
services,
vision.
or they will
could
take
dig it with ground
care of your
vision.
underground
I could dig it with ground
utilities. They
vision.
will make sure they get
I could dig
located.
it with ground vision.
You
E,
can
you
catch
rocking?
Ground
I could dig it with
Vision
ground
at
vision. I could dig it
951
with ground vision.
399
I could dig it with ground vision. I could
5425.
dig it with ground vision.
Again,
I could
you
dig
can
it with
find Ground Vision at 951 399 5425.
Hey, bro, that was it.
Thank you. I was hoping you would keep that going.
Bro, that was great, bro. That was it. Let's go. He
Yeah.
was over there rocking. Let's have
Yeah,
it.
That's how we have fun up in here. That's how we do it, though.
That was great, bro.
And you know what? We want
That
to
was
say, hey, while I'm thinking about it, shout out to KCAA Radio.
Shout out to KCAA Radio and 106.5.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to
M1058.
shout out to the Teamsters over here. Want to send a big shout out to them.
Yeah, Teamsters 1932. Yeah.
Hey, how's Mark? I ain't seen Mark in a minute.
Mark's doing good. Mark's doing good. He had to get out of here a little earlier today because I think it was a meeting or something.
Okay, shout out to Mark.
Yeah, that Ground Vision, that's what's up, yo.
But
Ground Vision, when y'all see that one, that's what's up, yo. Like, y'all should screen record that one or something.
And the last one is 911.
911 emergencies.
And we know what 911 is. That is when you trying to call the police, paramedics, or the fire department. That is nothing to play with. So if you got to call 911, prayers to you. Hopefully everything's okay, but that is not nothing to play with.
Right.
And that is it for the N11 code.
For the N11 code, that's what's happening. We halfway through. You want to hit him with some music?
Yeah, let's go to, what we going to hear?
I was thinking about hit him with Full Range real fast.
Let's do it.
Let's get it. Oh, as a matter of fact, shout out to my guy RJ Full Range for producing this track. Full Range.
Wanted to show my full range.
I put 80 in the tank, doing 70 on the 60. 50 miles to get there, in 40 minutes I'm zippy. 30 cars deep, only 20 moving with me. 10 already made it. Apologies for my lateness, I was following my greatness. You can find me on the block, uplifting the nation. I rock with the faithless and the helpless, putting a roof over those that are shelterless. Raised by a gypsy and hood thief and heathens. Fallen angels everywhere, little scheming demons. Right up in the middle of them, UV is beaming. Ulysses. Purpose found, focus driven, I know the vision. To work around the divisions that keep us in prison. Provide provisions for the people for thriving and living. Supply, don't hide, keep rising from giving. Kindred of man, extending the hand. I give you more than just prayer, fam. Here is a grand, plus a job, so you don't have to rob. Stick with this plan. I put you on until I'm gone, so I'ma do what I can. I wanted to show my full range. I wanted to show my full range. I wanted to show my full range. Big bro, he in these streets, dude, cool as a fan. The mice crawl on him at night, cause he snooze on the land. Different religious views will move through in the van. Only viewing for converts and not viewing the man. Some souls are they feet to be blacker than tall, or they sleeping far deep in the back of the car. The only light that shine brightest was trapped in the stars. With no heat, they keep their head wounds wrapped in the scarf. Mind traumatized from the scratch and the scar. Living lower than worm bellies, staggering lost. But no matter how hard, don't you know that you God's deserve better than the curb, that's why I'm rooting for y'all. I wanted to show my full range. I wanted to show my full range. I wanted to show my full range.
We back.
I mean, I have a few things. You got a few things. I have a few things, though. We could rock.
You know what? You go first if you don't mind.
Not at all, as a matter of fact.
We'll take turns.
Give me 1 second.
You know what?
Go for it.
I got something I can talk about real quick. Let's get a shout out to Handy Bless Hands.
Yes, Handy Bless Hands.
Brian
Shout
out there.
for coming through last week. Yeah.
Yes. We were talking about getting him a van, a cargo passenger van.
Yeah, multiple vans.
So if you know someone out there who's willing to donate a cargo passenger van to a good organization, please reach out to the radio station. Reach out to Tribe and Grit. You can email Tribe and Grit at TRIBENGRIT@gmail.com. tribeandgrit@gmail.com.
That's what's happening. Dang, you know what? I opened my calendar and then closed it because I wanted to listen. What we could have going on the 12th, as a matter of fact, the Inland Empire Fatherhood Involvement Coalition. They're doing amazing things in the community, and they're going to be down at the where is it that Jorge works again? Indian Health Inc.
Indian Health Inc.
Yeah, Indian Health Inc. So the Inland Empire Fatherhood Involvement Coalition will be down at the Indian Health Inc. on the 12th, which is this Wednesday between 9 and 11, talking about the different ways that the fathers and the Inland Empire are becoming more involved in the communities within inside of the school systems and things of that magnitude. So shout out to the Inland Empire Fatherhood Involvement Coalition. They also, as a matter of fact, have a summit coming up on the 22nd, which is a Saturday between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. And it's going to be at Fontana Middle School. So they're doing a lot in the community. So shout out to the Inland Empire Fatherhood Involvement Coalition.
Big shout out to them. I'm actually glad that he told me about it. I will be in attendance this Wednesday from 9 to 11. So I look forward to being there. Thanks, Jorge, for inviting me. I will be there, my brother, and we will, like we do, explore and collaborate.
Also, coming this Thursday, which is going to be the 13th, same location, which is going to be Indian Health Inc., which is over there in Grand Terrace. They're going to be having their talking circle between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m., and they typically have a potluck down there, and it is amazing. So if anybody has never been a part of a talking circle, has been a part of one, wants to be a part of one, definitely slide down to the Indian Health Inc. Facility in Grand Terrace. I do have the address. I was about to say I don't, but I do, which is 11980 Mount Vernon Ave in Grand Terrace, which would be California, Avi, and then 92313 for the talking circle on the 13th between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Then also that'd be the same address for the Fatherhood Involvement Coalition that's taking place the day before.
Okay.
Word.
Sounds great. Sounds good. Hey, let's talk about some info content for a second.
Let's get into it. Then.
And actually, this will be real quick because we talked about it a little bit. So let's just talk about virtue. Remember, we were already talking about it.
Yeah, we were digging into it.
Yeah. So let's talk about what that is and how does that look and that for a few minutes.
Okay, so initially the conversation we had earlier today was, what does virtue look like? Or how can one truly know if a person is operating in it? Mm-hmm. And what we came to the conclusion was virtue is a choice.
Yes, it is.
Right? Patience, compassion, trustworthiness,
kindness,
loyalty,
right,
kindness. All of these things are choices. So the way that we look at it is, has a person been trained or taught, instructed, and or guided in choosing those attributes, right? And choosing them from the understanding of their strength, like kindness. Right, loyalty. People always talk about loyalty this, loyalty that, and be quick to stab somebody in the back.
People,
my goodness, quick to live on some double standards about loyalty.
I'm huge in loyalty.
Right.
I don't think people really understand what the word loyalty truly is.
I mean, it's unwavering. It's unwavering in its commitment.
Right.
Right. From my perspective, which is the only perspective I could ever have, right? Mm-hmm. Loyalty, right? Loyalty isn't something that is just. Loyalty isn't something earned for real. Loyalty is something given. You can't earn loyalty, but you can lose it. Though. But you can lose it, right? You don't earn a person's loyalty. They're loyal because they choose to, because they want to. Just like love, just like hate. Right, these are choices. Mm-hmm. Right, so looking at the virtue, right, the loyalty, the compassion, the generosity,
All those things
All
are
of
choices.
these things are choices, and a person can choose to adopt and adapt these as their personality and as their characteristic traits, or not. But it's all a choice, and you can never be both at the same time. As far as, you know, compassionate and like non-compassionate, you can't be generous and stingy at the same time. You have to be one or the other, right? Because those are two opposites.
Hey,
Right, so you know for a fact if a person is selfish and stingy and you know all of these different things, hypocritical and living off double standards or whatnot, they're choosing those things. Because you can't be a person
I was
living
gonna
with
say,
double standards and then also be loyal at the same time.
some people live by double standards.
Facts, and that's not loyalty at all.
I mean, but
That's not consideration, compassionate
Hey.
traits, nothing of that magnitude.
some people live. You know what? Let's just go left there. Some people live. A perfect example would be like a mob boss.
right?
Think about that.
Yeah, right. What we talked about earlier.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why I just threw that out there. A mob boss. Think about that. As a boss, he has to probably do some things he shouldn't be doing, but he just does them, and it's no big deal. But if it's done back to his
him.
family,
Oh, my
it's
God,
it's a
right.
total different outcome.
Right,
It's like,
absolutely.
wow.
Wait a minute. Right, his entire empire has been built on murder and death and destruction. But then let somebody hurt his family. Oh my God, I can't believe it. What do you mean?
Hey,
You reap what you sow.
hey, exactly.
Right.
All right, now let's go back right, I guess.
So that's what we were touching on concerning the virtues during the M4 course, the content. Right. It's understanding that these things are all choices. They're all choices.
Speaking of M4, when is our next Rolling Star event? Since we
What's
When is
today's
it?
date? Today's the 10th, and the next is the 17th, and then what's after that? The 21st. What's 2 Mondays from now? The 21st, because the next one we're going to be in Victorville. 24th, good looking. So the 24th.
So we'll be out in Victorville.
We'll be out in Victorville.
So yeah, let's talk about that. We'll be in Victorville
we'll be in
on
Victorville.
the
on the
24th,
We're going to be hanging and banging. Bang.
giving out some good information. So please get out to the Victorville office for Rolling Start. We'll be out
we're going to
there.
have at it between 2 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to come out there, bring some good information, some great content. Right? Something a little bit more structured. This is all live and direct. We're just giving it to you right now.
Yeah.
But definitely with some good structure, we touch on the second portion of worthiness and what worthiness in action actually looks like, or worthiness on display, as I like to title it.
Okay.
Right, so we'll get into those aspects of worthiness, what it looks like when it's on display, which is essentially you can't pour from an empty cup.
Okay.
Right, so a person is only going to be worthy of said treatment they receive based on the worthiness from within that they are giving out, that they're giving away.
Did you get that that email? You able to post that? And then we're gonna go to some music, and then when we
Bingo,
come back
look at
from
that.
the music, we're gonna talk about that again. Now we have it up.
That's what's up. They get to see it now. Let's get it to them.
Yeah,
Let's get
that's
it to
what I'm
them.
talking. But what we gonna listen to?
Oh, you want to get into some music right now, right
Yeah.
now? Man, let's hit them with Live For It then.
Hey, I'll take that.
Boom. I know you love Live For It.
Yeah, that's my song.
Rock. Oh, we doing something different.
Yeah, live for.
I've got a lot to live for. I've got a lot to live for. I've got a lot to live for. Yeah, yeah. I've got a lot to live for.
I am not done. As long as there is life in my lungs, it might be the darkest of nights, but the light will still come. Waiting for the day to break, this'll be the takeaway. Negativity, it can't stay by the break of day. Seeing shadowy shapes, those are small shades. The battle to be great, that's a small phase. Improve self-development, intelligent in all ways. Whatever y'all say, yeah, rel ain't with. Yes, I've done things I'm not proud of, but had to keep it clean, learn to foul love. Growing pains, the challenge for the child of the neglected and discarded and rejected, like it was ancient Sparta. Now the king has wild blood, and to me, you see, I'm the one that vows love. And using self-reflection until honor is projected with perfection and prepping to raise a
I've got
child
a lot
up.
to live for. I've got a lot to live for. I've got a lot to live for. Yeah, yeah. I've got a lot to live for. You've got a lot to live for. You've got a lot to live for. You've got got a lot to live for, yeah, yeah. You've got a lot to live for.
Listen, you are unique. There's no one like you out of 500,000 billion heartbeats. I understand being faceless in a world full of faces, but the blood in your veins, it remains full of greatness. Every breath that you breathe brings changes. Your smile rearranges the frown of a stranger. The only way for your crown to be in danger is if you see yourself through the eyes of another. Hated by your father and despised by your mother. Knocked down 100 times, still rise for another. Black sheep of the family, casted out. The future hangs on what you do now, not what the past is about. Don't take those excuses when they pass them out. Be the one who sees easy street and pass the route. And the well of your kindness never dries, it's surpassed the drought. So success is the best way to cash you out.
You've got a lot to live for. You've got a lot to live for. Yeah, yeah. You've got a lot to live for. I've got a lot to live for. I've got a lot to live for.
Okay.
Yeah.
We back. And we finally got the content up for the 2025 Inland Empire Diamond Foundation, their annual scholarship black and white formal ball. My brother, can you tell me a little bit about it, if you don't mind?
I will get all the way into it. It says the annual scholarship black and white formal ball. It says, we invite you to partner with the Inland Empire Diamond Foundation as we hold our 49th, watch out now, their 49th annual scholarship black and white formal ball. It says, like you stated earlier, that it will be held at the DoubleTree over there by the Hilton, at the Hilton Hotel by the Ontario Airport, March 1st, 2025. It says the Inland Empire Diamond Foundation and Riverside Alumni Chapter have provided scholarships and for two deserving college-bound students. Our award-winning Guide Right program has supported local students, schools, students, and parents by providing mentors and counselors to assist students to prepare academically and socially for the future. That's what's up, yo. The philanthropic arm of the Riverside Alumni Chapter, Kappa Alpha Phi. Did I say that right? Or is that Psi? Or is that Phi fraternity? I don't know. I've never been in a fraternity.
I'm not sure, but hey, shout out to those brothers.
Shout out to y'all if I got y'all name wrong. Apologies, but I believe that's Phi or Psi. I don't know. E, what do you know about it? Somebody help me.
I went to community college.
Oh my gosh. I know tickets are $150.
Yo, salute to y'all. I hope y'all don't mind. This is what it looks like. This is real.
Hey, tickets are $150. They actually go towards scholarships towards young men. So, hey, buy a ticket, attend this ball, have some fun, dress up, get out. That's what it's all about, networking and community. This is for a good cause. We having some fun, but this is for a real good cause. There's a link on there.
Let's get it.
You see the link right there. Register. Yeah. I can see it. It's up right there.
It says, indulge in an evening of elegance and glamour as we celebrate and raise funds for deserving students. The Black and White Scholarship Ball promises an enchanting atmosphere with a touch of sophistication and a dash of excitement. Right. I love it. Sounds great. Get ready to dance with it says get ready to dance the night away to live music provided by a renowned local band. Our talented DJs will also keep the party going with a mix of your favorite tunes. Man, they need to have me up there, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just rocking. Just so they know. Ulysses Valor, look me up, talented DJ, and make that happen. Yeah, it says capture the memories in our dedicated photo booth. And don't forget to strike a pose on a red carpet. And they got a red carpet.
Yeah.
Need to be out there.
Hey.
Red carpet.
Get that ticket.
Striking a pose.
Shout out to them.
Ulysses Valor need to be on the DJ's list. We need to hit up the DJ.
Get the ticket. And you know what?
Rotation.
And let me say this too. If you're ever confused about anything, you can email tribeandgrit@gmail.com. If you ever confused, email tribeandgrit at gmail.com, and I'm gonna respond.
He gonna respond.
Yep.
Or I'm gonna email you.
Yep. I'm gonna just call him. Hey,
I'm gonna email you.
He gonna email me, and I'm gonna just call him right back.
Make sure the people know you're not just gonna call them. He's not gonna call y'all though. Yeah. I mean, y'all hit him up. He gonna email you back though. Yeah. That's what's up, yo. You going to this ball? I might want to go to this ball. I'm gonna see.
Hey, you should.
I might. I never worn a suit
Hey, go get one.
like
Oh,
ever.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of people haven't.
I've never worn a suit. Dude.
I heard there's a strict no Crocs policy there.
Dude, I've never worn.
Crocs.
I've never worn Crocs. I'm allergic to those shoes.
Yeah, me too.
I've never
I break out. Just looking at them, I start itching.
You know what? I never owned a pair of Crocs either.
Nah, I can't do it.
I'm gonna say something. You know what?
Yeah, say it. Say it.
I just think they look weird on my feet.
I could dig it. That makes sense.
I like the way you did it too. So you're not attacking anyone,
Right.
You said on my feet.
Yeah, they
Right.
just look weird on my feet.
And that makes sense.
So I just choose not to own a pair of Crocs.
They don't look that functional for me.
Right.
I've had people say, "Oh man, they're comfortable. You can put the little strap up, this, that, and the other." They don't seem that functional for me. Like this, I don't know. Maybe I need to move quick, hit a gate. I don't know what I'm doing, and I gotta hit a gate. But who knows?
If you
homie?
hitting the gate,
Maybe I gotta move quick, hit a gate, hit a wall.
hopefully if you hit
Who
the gate,
knows?
hopefully if you hitting the gate, you just running from a dog.
That's what I'm saying, you know, because walking to the store, dog coming or something like that, might have to hit a gate.
Yeah.
You know, hit a wall or
Well,
something.
you definitely don't want to have no Crocs on.
I don't want to have any Crocs if I gotta hit a gate. I mean, even Venom said it to old boy in the last Venom movie when he was wearing the Crocs. He was like, "Bro, these shoes aren't sensible."
Hey, speaking of hitting the gate,
He was like, "Bro, these shoes aren't." He was like, "I lost my Crocs," and Venom was like, "Bro, leave them alone."
I got a question for y'all. If you gotta hit a gate, what pair of shoes you gotta have on?
Chucks.
Chucks did seem like the easy one. Either that
Chucks
or old
are-
school
I went to
Vans.
see who-
Man,
Don't say
Chucks
that.
or Vans, bro. If you gotta hit a gate fast,
Hey, I
Chucks
just-
or Vans.
Look, a friend of mine told me, he says when he used to go do things, always have a pair of Chucks. He said they're the quietest shoes you'll ever wear. They don't make noise. And if you have to run, you can move fast.
fast. Yo, as a matter of fact, Will Smith had it pretty good in iRobot.
He did?
Wait, was that iRobot with Will Smith?
Yeah.
That was right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was how the movie came on. Was him getting some old school Chucks because the year was like 2000,
Oh, yeah,
3000
yeah.
something. He ended up getting like some 1980 something pair of Chucks so he could run with the robots and all of that.
Or some PF Flyers. which
PF Flyers all
which
day.
Are basically Chucks.
Wow.
Which is 100%. Yeah, which is so yeah. Do
But
they even
yeah.
make those anymore?
I don't know.
I don't think
I
so.
don't know. We just went left again, huh?
See, it happens, dude. My goodness.
Anyway, yeah, what was we talking about?
We was talking about these gentlemen with the Inland Empire Diamond Foundation and their annual scholarship, Black and White Formal Ball.
Hey.
And he was saying there's no shame to not ever having a suit before.
Right.
Just like your guest from last week, you know,
Right.
all of the kids that, you know, went suited and booted to that nice restaurant.
Oh,
it was their
yeah,
first time.
yeah.
I never been to a black and white ball with a suit like that, bro. So that sounds pretty
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And then we start talking about no Crocs, and then that, you know,
Oh, then we went.
yeah. Then we went left from there. It's a great recap, fellas. Let's go.
Yeah. That was fun. That was fun.
Okay, so where we at? Yo, we got like 10 minutes.
We got 10 minutes to talk about.
Let's talk about this dictionary you got going on. Where
Hey.
did that come from? What made you spark? What made you go find just this giant dictionary?
So okay. So I met with, actually. So
Get it?
I went to a function today. Met with my brother right here, Ulysses, and
Me.
the story we started off. It actually started off as we were just talking about some books. I think we were talking about books and stuff like that, and we always talk about books you read and stuff like that. And then we were talking about, and then you were talking about words, and I'm kind of going left and right. People, just stay with me. Just stay with me.
It was Eddie because he
Yeah.
started looking up some words that I
So
used.
right, and so I said something to the effect that Eddie was talking about reading the book, the book, and say the book again since we'd like to give people shout outs.
Oh yeah. So as a matter of fact, we were talking about one of the best books we've ever read, and the best book I brought up was Brainwashed: Challenging the Myth of Black Inferiority by Tom Burrell. If you haven't read that book, man, read that book.
Shout out to him.
Brainwashed. Yeah, 100%.
So then after talking about a book, I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just we always encourage people to read books, and that's great.
That is what you said. I remember
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
And then I said, why don't we encourage people to read the dictionary? And then You told me a great answer, which was a great answer, and tell them why too. So since we're talking about it, we might as well give them the full conversation.
Right.
Because I'm like, why don't people just read the dictionary?
And I said because it isn't enthralling. There's nothing enticing or exciting or active about it. So we have an idea.
Yes.
That we're not gonna.
We're not going
touch
to talk about the idea.
we have an idea.
But I got an idea. But the idea does involve the dictionary and words. and we're not going to go in. But yeah, trust me, it's a great idea. But
I feel like I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I love it already. And I think there's a market for it because people sell. What you're doing is awesome. Reading 15 for 15 minutes of the dictionary, but people do the word a day. So let's pump those numbers up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So if people have the word a day, I mean, hey, why not take 15 minutes worth of that?
Hey, I like it.
And do something else with it.
Yeah, so I see there's a market for it, and I think I get what you're saying.
Yeah, we got some ideas.
You guys want to stay tuned in to see what Tribe and Grit is doing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
They're cooking.
We cooking. So yeah, the dictionary. So that's
Speaking of cooking, we got to get back into the kitchen, eat with these ingredients for what we had going on that we couldn't get to because of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, now Super Bowl's over. It's freed weekends.
See, let's go. We haven't had it. So that's what's happening. I could dig it. Okay. Yeah, get into the dictionary. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
Why is that though? Why do we need to get into
You know
the
what?
dictionary?
To expand your vocabulary.
Absolutely.
You know what?
To communicate.
I'm gonna tell you why you should get into the dictionary. I'm gonna tell, and this will be an easy one. My son, I'll just use him as an example. He listens to music. All kids listen to music, and now my son doesn't listen to bad music. But at the end of the day, he listens to music, and sometimes there's words he says and he don't understand. I'm like, you should know every word you use.
Facts.
You should.
should.
We should know every word we use and we should know what it means.
Right.
Because if we don't know what it means, why the heck are we using it?
Right.
And see, instead of just saying some random words, we should all know what the hell we saying.
You guys ever try using their word and like you misuse a word? That's so
yes.
embarrassing. You're like, oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
It can happen.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
When I first read the word sophisticated, and I didn't know how to read at the time, I thought it was sophisticated. And I said, yo, what is sophisticated? It doesn't make any, never heard of this word before. No, that's sophisticated.
Yeah, hey, but there's no shame to anyone who knows a word but doesn't know how to enunciate it or pronounce it.
Right.
Because that means they learn that from reading.
Right.
I don't know if you guys have heard that before.
I have not, though.
Yeah, yeah. Anytime someone, like when people say like, oh, there was someone who said preface, or they mispronounced preface. I forgot how they said it, you know, but they said it wrong, and then someone said like, oh, you know, they're getting teased, and they're like, dude, that guy learned that from reading, so there's
Right.
no shame in that.
Absolutely.
That's pretty dope, actually.
Yeah, from nobody actually just sitting down teaching it to him.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep,
just
yep.
running through it. I could dig it.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get it. It
yeah.
does make sense to know
So yeah,
what
this,
the words mean
yeah,
when
this-
you're using them.
this is gonna be my favorite book for 2025.
I could dig it. And that's why I enjoy the word virtue as one of the key points for mindful masculinity, because one of the definitions for virtue is manly excellence. And I love that. Like, people walk around like, oh, you know, to be this kind of man or that kind of man. And at the end of the day, I believe we as men would want to strive to be excellent men. Right? Like, my pops passed away, and to hear how people speak about that dude, though he's not here, the first thing that comes to mind is that's exactly how I don't want people to talk about me when I'm gone. Right? Because in their minds, mine as well, dude wasn't an excellent man. I mean, he did the best that he could, possibly. Could he have done better? Also, possibly. But say we all strive to be excellent men, what does that look like? Dude, go straight to the word virtue.
Well, I think, you know what, we should all strive to be better than what we saw.
Right.
That should just be a natural instinct.
Absolutely.
No matter what your situation was, it should just be a natural instinct to strive to be better than where you came or how you came. It should just it should be natural to want to be better.
Right. And one of the things that I also love about the word virtue is, if I'm not mistaken, there's a scripture out there that talks about women being virtuous women, right? Being a woman of virtue. Because when we look at man and we look at woman, it's really the split of the whole, which is human, right? So virtue, being an excellent man, is being an excellent human, because women are also virtuous, because it's all a choice.
Right.
The compassion, the trustworthiness, the loyalty, right? All of those things are choices. So that's my spiel, money. Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with it.
That's my spiel. And I'm done. Or we can send them home with a song.
Okay, well, you know what? Let me say something real
something
quick.
else.
I want to say something real quick.
Say something.
Today is Monday. What's today's date?
The 10th.
Today is February 10th.
210.
I just want to say, be better tomorrow than you were today.
And tell someone you're full of unshakable
Yeah.
confidence.
Be better tomorrow than you were today.
Word. And we out.
We out.
And don't forget to check us in or check us out next time. We can send them home with Desire, bro. I love it. Yo, so check us out next Monday. We out of here. Tribe and Grit, UV Light, KCAA Radio. Yeah.
Don't forget to look up Tribe and Grit on YouTube and also on all streaming platforms.
I love when he chimes in and hits us with the
Thank
stuff
you.
we forget.
No problem, guys. All right.
Wanted to show my full range.
You're the only one I need next to me. Never leave my side. Without you, there is no recipe for me to bake the cake to fit the plate that was left for me. To have a lot to fill. Grab a block and build, pull the weed, plant the seed right after the plot I till. You say don't always grind, rest your mind, you know, stop and chill. That's why I need you. Wisdom precedes you. You care about me only and not how others perceive you. You say that you believe I will succeed and I believe you. When I face adversity, you say just let it lead you. Rejection's only redirection, keep stepping and breeze through. My heart beats 1,000,000 times faster when it sees you. Faithful from the start, taking no step to deceive you. Love to inhale, exhale, breath, cause I breathe you. Inhale, exhale, breath, cause I breathe you. Delicate, elegant, sincere, intelligent, relevant, eloquent. It's clear the only love that's near my dear desire. My dear desire. My dear desire. Delicate, elegant, sincere, intelligent, relevant, eloquent. It's clear the only love that's near my dear desire. Our love is fire. All I wanna do is show you all. Every city, every town, every planet, yeah, flaws. Keeping you around is how I managed to be boss. They wonder how it happened, I have a habit of action. Intuition moves, not compulsion. It throws me into motion. They say sink or swim, well that's cool, cause I ain't floating. Deeper than the ocean is the potion I've been given. People disappear from the room when you're in it. Splendid, I spend all my time with you, endless, tremendous. Genius is your mind and stupendous. Replenish all the energy that's been expended, then extended just to reach you. I love to give to receive you. Love to inhale, exhale, breath, cause I breathe you. Inhale, exhale, breath, cause I breathe you.
NBC News on KCAA Loma Linda, sponsored by Teamsters